Then Justin looks off at the sunset, and then he pulls with Justin. He looks up at the sunset, he pulls with Justin and start crying. I said he has to stop with these tears. Like, brother, let's make it through an episode where you're not crying. I've been watching, and I know you've been watching too. So come peep this. Hi, my peep fam. Welcome to Come Peep This. I'm Miss Series, and I do not miss a series. I am the Married at First Sight expert. I've been here since season 1, episode 1. I have my master's in psychology, so we're going to use some psychology, a whole lot of humor, and of course some common sense to get through these reviews. Married at First Sight, season 15, episode 5. Let's get it. Justin and Alexis. So Justin and Alexis, they go on horseback riding on the beach. And then Justin pulls a Nate and act like he ain't never been anywhere. Oh man, this is for the rich people. Rich people riding horses on the beach? That's for anybody. Country people have tons of You from Alabama, aren't you, Justin? You can always ride a horse. They're easily, accessible. It's not for the rich people. Don't ever say that again. Thank you. So they're kissing on the horses like they be kissing. They looking like how Justin and Alexa look when they kiss. So that's what they doing. Alexis says that she's falling real quick for Justin, quicker than she's ever done in the past. She says she can already tell that Justin is in love with her. And Justin is sitting on the rocks. He's talking to her. He says, you know what? I got you. That's my mission as a husband, to protect you, to provide for you. I got you. Now, Justin is an excellent husband. Say what you want about, his inappropriate, statements and stuff. But Justin is an excellent husband. He really has the right mindset for his wife. He's a good man. He's a good man. I give him that for sure. So they're at dinner, and Alexis says that, she's not used to being vulnerable. She doesn't like to be vulnerable, because when someone has that ability to access your heart, access your love, they can also hurt you. They can also make you sad. And I think, you made a really good point. She said that's the same person that can make you angry. And she doesn't want to give someone that power, that control over her quite yet. But she does tell him, make that eye contact and say, you're made for me. And that she needs him. I said, oof. For a strong, independent woman to tell a man that she needs him, that's a very strong statement. And I would say that even, y'all know what's coming up, but that statement is just as strong, if not stronger than, and I love you, to say, hey, I need you. An independent woman making the choice to be dependent on you. And that's all Justin needs to hear, though. That's all Justin pulls. The okie dokie and says, I love you. And then he doubles down and says, I'm in love with you. And he says that she makes him feel comfortable. He knew at the altar, so Alexis just listening to this. So he says, so how does that make you feel? Alexis said, I want to get up and walk away. That's scary. Take a breather. I think she meant, take a breather, walk away. I don't know, but it's only been 4 days. Justin asks, hey, so do you think you'll fall in love with me? She said, do you want me to tell you I love you? Because I can't right now. That's too much for me. And I like that response. I thought it was honest. I mean, it's been 4 days. It's been 4 days. Justin, you have to pump the brakes. And like I said in my last video, I don't think Justin has been in a relationship where he hasn't been all in. This has probably hit the regular course for him. Oh, she likes me back. She's willing to be with me. Okay, I love her. I love this person. But it's only been 4 days. I'm not doubting if he loved her. I'm just saying, that's quick. That's quick, y'all. I mean, goodness. You don't know enough about her to love her. Then Justin looks off at the sunset. And then he pulls with Justin. He looks up at the sunset. He pulls with Justin and start crying. I said he has to stop with these tears. Brother, let's make it through an episode where you're not crying. He says he won't hurt just too much. He's absolutely infatuated. He said it was love at first sight for him. He says that she acts in a loving way towards him. So for now, that's good enough for him. He's willing to move forward. So I was like, I'm glad Alexis stood her ground, because that was a lot. She didn't want to hurt his feelings, and she did not. But she had to be true and authentic to herself. Hey, It's 4 days. I'm not there yet. And the fact that he doing all this crying and stuff, I just know how if you didn't love the person, they telling you, I love you with tears rolling down their cheeks. I don't like when people cry and they, grown people cry and they just let it build up in their eyes like a little toddler. Like he wanted her to see him cry. Why did you look away? Why did you look away so the sunset can hit your eye water, just at the right angle? Like, stop crying. Like, if you always know you about to cry, go ahead and wipe your eyes. I don't like dripping tears down an adult face over something like this. Wipe your eyes, clean yourself up, get yourself together. Dang. But hey, if she like it, I love it. So next, Ben and Morgan finally arrive. And all the couples, they go to the boat. I'm not going to review Ben and Morgan this week because nothing really happened. They need to catch up. It's Lifetime fault. Don't blame me. Blame Lifetime. They should have went on and sped them all the way up. They should have been on the honeymoon last episode. So since they want to slow play it, I'm skipping them this week. So they on the boat, and Alexis tells Morgan and Ben, like, yeah, the thing that she tells everybody. Oh, yeah, he's celibate. Oh, hold on. Let me correct myself. He's celibate. I mean, if you don't know how to, okay, I gave Alexis a pass with the location, with the location of where they're at in Mexico, because it's written in Spanish. She doesn't speak that language. Her native language is English. But celibate. And what pisses me off is that no one's correcting her. Don't have your sis out there like that. Celibate. I think Justin's saying celibate too. Well, she told them that he's celibate, whatever that means. And I don't understand why they're still celibate. Because according to the wedding night, Alexis was like, if he down, then I'm down for it. And that's the vibe she's been given. At least telling the producers, he down for it. And then he said he wake up every morning like, he said his stuff be like, so why aren't y'all, it's day 4. Y'all been ready to get it in since day 1. Why haven't y'all? That's making me go back to my original theory. I don't know if she's really that into him. I just don't know. I think that she is, and I want to be respectful with this. I don't want to, because everybody have their own taste, period. Okay? I think that I don't really want to say it. I really don't, because I don't want to, I think that she can, I want to say stomach him, but that's not what I want. She can tolerate him as far as she can warm up to him, kiss on him, but being intimate takes other things to be ready. You know what I'm saying? So I just wonder if he has her emotions. She's being more expressive. He has her, willing to kiss and hold and be in each other's space for sure. But them not crossing that intimacy barrier when they're both clearly ready and wanting and willing, and they just haven't, they didn't give any explanation. Because he said later on in the boat when he's talking to the guys, he's saying, yeah, once your emotional connection is there, then it makes it better. But he's in love with her, so I don't know how much of an emotional connection, and she needs him. So I don't know, because you can only convince yourself so much, so far. You can only convince yourself so far, but we shall see. Justin says how she's a female version of him. So, they're getting along very, very well. So Alexis is talking to Sasha and the rest of the girls. And Sasha shares a story about, her father. And then Alexis started talking about, her dad. But then she realized the word she used was like, well, I knew my dad. But she didn't say there's no malice behind that. There's no ill intent behind that. But Sasha go, ooh. Sasha, she started crying. She started getting emotional, and Alexis immediately apologizes. And Sasha's like, no, I know you didn't mean anything by it. Once again, Alexis did not mean anything by it. It was just her truth. She didn't know her dad, period. And so she's saying how she grew up in a house with him, but she wasn't as, connected as she, would have liked to be emotionally. Justin is talking to the other guys. He's saying how much he's in love with his wife, and Alexis is telling the other women, like, yeah, he told me he loved me, but I'm not there yet, so I didn't say it. But he said it's fine, that I didn't return it. So I thought that was really, and they seemed open to it, like, okay, yeah. I think that's so important to give your partner a time to get to where you're at, whether it's emotionally, physically. Give them time to get there. Don't apply the pressure. You hear me, Miguel? Don't apply the pressure. Justin is doing the right thing. He said, hey, this is where I'm at. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm in love with you. I love you. I can't wait to have kids with you. But you can take your time getting there. As long as you can see yourself one day getting there, then we're fine. So I thought that was really, really clear that they're on the same page. I'm hopeful for them. We're waiting on this intimacy thing just because that's the topic that seems to dominate their conversation. And for them to have never done it yet with all this opportunity. So, I don't know. But I am hopeful for them. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment. I always reply to my P fam. Let's get it.